This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Canal Communications, keeping our community connected, and Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life.
Well, happy holidays, everyone, and welcome to the Angle Building at 4th and Railroad in downtown Shelton for the 2018 Christmas Town USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmas Town Kiwanis. I'm Diedrich Allen, and joining me tonight is my lovely wife, Michelle.
Hello, everyone.
Our vantage point is from the conference room of the law offices of Attorney Rob Johnson. Our thanks to Rob and his staff for providing this spectacular view of Railroad Avenue. This year's parade, has over 50 entries. And you can see the police department coming down the street right now on our first display. And I got too many buttons to deal with here. Hold on a second. Oh, it's all just panicking. All right, Chief.
There they are waving.
They're waving. Let's switch to that camera. Oh. Our Shelton Police Department leading things off. 43 degrees overcast in downtown Shelton. Not too bad, not too cold, and a lot of people out despite the threat of rain. And we have the Shelton Police Department coming down. Getting things started here in downtown Shelton. They always get things started and get everybody in a panic. And here comes the Doughboys Color Guard. Color Guard organized in 1969 to honor the veterans of World War I. They were outfitted, or they are outfitted in authentic World War I uniforms and equipped and are, they have Vietnam veterans, Desert Storm, you name it. They're in there. Please stand. Ooh, just had a click out there. Sorry. Oops, that's not what I want either. Yeah.
It's American Legion Post 31, Mason County VFW 1684, and Auxiliary 1684.
There we go. We're back on track now.
Oh.
Go ahead, continue. I'm sorry.
Veterans serving the community.
One of those is Port of Shelton Commissioner Dick Taylor.
Yeah.
He marches with that unit. I don't see him. He probably already passed while I was trying to mess around with stuff.
Is this the Veterans Club here?
Yes.
40 at 8 Veterans Club. Members of the 40 at 8 Veterans Club. Some of the American Legion and La Femmes Cabane 135 Auxiliary. All wish you happy holidays. And here we have, there they are.
There they are.
La Femmes
shot?
Cabane.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. I just too many things, too many working parts here tonight.
They say, come join our club at 113 West Coda.
I think we're a little out of...
I think we're a little behind.
Oh,
Is this the Shelton ROTC?
No, they're coming up the street here.
Right.
Here is the Shelton High School Naval Junior Reserve Officers Training Corps program comprised of students from Shelton High School and Choice, as well as Oakland Bay Junior High. Also known as Climber Company, the unit is designed to help develop good citizens out of the young men and women who join the program.
And here are all our Cub Scouts.
No, this is still the...
This is still the ROTC?
Yes, it's a large company.
Okay.
I'm getting the wrong thing here.
They are impressive.
I'm going to stop and do something right in front of us for once. No,
Maybe.
March on. So I think that the Cub Scouts had already gone by, unless this is Scout Family Pack 112. So it's 5 on there, so that would be entry number 5. So this is this Cub Scout Pack 9110. Merry Christmas from the Cub Scouts. Coming into view right now. Yeah, they got stuff on their shoes. That's pretty cool.
They're all lit up.
Well, they're going to stop right in that shot. Of course, this would be the worst camera that they have to stop in front of that we have tonight. But this is a pack 110.
You say pack, okay. 110,
You
not
can't quite see it in the
90,
camera.
110.
Yeah, no, that's going to be the next one. If all goes well. Let's try that angle. No, that's not a good angle. And they're on the move.
There they go.
So now coming down the street, we're assuming that this is the Scout family Pack 112. Pack 112 has, well, a family consisting of boys and girls between the ages of 5 and 11 years old. The members come from all the several schools here in Mason County, to include Bordeaux, Mountain View, Hood Canal, Merriam Knight, and of course homeschoolers. And coming into view here, we welcome everybody to our broadcast. As we scramble as we usually do here in the beginning of one of these things, trying to catch up to everything, and they never quite start on time. Either they're a little early, like they were tonight, or a little late, like they have been in the past. So coming into view now, which we have, this would be entry number 7. I'm on the wrong page. I got it. Don't worry about it. And more Boy Scouts. This is Troop 9112, or did I double do that one? Or?
No, this says 9112. These are the Girl Scouts, though.
Oh, this is the Girl Scouts. So this is 41393.
They're a new Girl Scout troop. Says these girls are learning lifelong skills and establishing friendships. They also like doing things to help the community of Mason County. Their mission is to build girls of courage, confidence, and character who will make the world a better place.
And there's a lot of them.
Look at them. Look at their tree. They've got a beautiful tree in the back of that truck. There are a lot of them.
A lot of girls turning out tonight.
And they're all being walked with supporting folks that are all lit up as well.
So that was Troop 41393,
Yes.
and then we're supposed to have the Girl Scouts of Western Washington and Mason County coming.
I see some bright
I see some lights flashing, and
that might be the sheriff.
yeah, that's Mason County Sheriff's Office, and they're walking with them is the Mason County Public Safety Explorers. Mason County Sheriff's Office, our leaders in our community
They've got a canine.
Oh yeah, that is. Oh, what is this canine's?
He's
Oh,
the
one of the
new
new
one,
ones.
right?
Oh, I can't remember the name of this canine. I'm sorry. I know that they do have a lot of canines and a lot of support through the canine or of the canine program here in the county. Dancing around. Dogs are fun. Wish we could see who's in these cars. The car's stopping right in front of us here, or below us, I should say. Oh, we can't wait to get to the boat.
Oh boy.
I'm going to switch to the boat right now. It's just out of frame of that one camera that you see. I think what might help me here is if I move my equipment down so I can see it flat.
So that's the sheriff's boat.
It's one of the boats that they have.
Wow.
And a snowman on top. Let's see if we can get a wave. Nope, sorry, she's looking beyond us now. Yep. And more of the units for search and rescue, and all the units that they do use. And here comes the tank, the SWAT tank, coming into view.
Looks like some junior search and rescues behind
Well,
that
that's
one.
probably the the explorers, public safety explorers.
Okay.
There is the tank. The that's not really the proper term for it. Gentleman in the red hat right there below us. Let's switch to that view. That is Chief Sperling. He's always a good guy. Another one of their tactical vehicles coming into view now. We're really lucky to have this kind of equipment at our disposal here in Mason County, and we thank everybody when they don't have to use it. It's better to have it and not use it than not have it and need it. And now we're going to get into the Yesteryear Car Club. See some big long line of beautiful vintage vehicles.
Wow.
Yesteryear Car Club dedicated to the preservation and maintenance of vintage vehicles of various types. In conjunction with Lucky Dog Casino, Yesteryear Car Club is able to donate to a various number of charities and organizations, such as St. David's, Disabled Veterans, Saints Pantry, and a scholarship fund as well for our local students. I'm always amazed at the money and the time that they put into these cars.
Yeah.
It's a labor of love, and always has a price tag as well. This is a car coming up next that you don't usually see, but I guess now it would be considered vintage.
Classic? Is it? Is this a Monte?
It looks like it might be.
Looks like a Monte Carlo. I had one of those.
Oh, did you have one of those?
Yeah, I had I don't know what year it was.
Yeah, about that.
70-something,
70-something.
maybe.
Some more cars. These are more. Looks like it might be a Studebaker right there.
Right there, the teal blue.
Yes.
Or green.
And of course, you got the El Caminos. Oh, but this one coming into view now, that's a pretty car right there. The convertible, the ragtop.
That's a beautiful color. Like a wine. White wall tires.
They always wanted white walls. Now it's kind of, we want the raised white letters or black wall. Low profile. We don't.
And what's that behind? Is that a Chevelle?
Possibly. It's hard to see. We'll wait till that gets into shot. And we might get a better view. No, that is a Ford Torino, I believe. See, this is what always happens.
No, isn't that a Charger?
Oh, that is. You're right.
Charger.
You're all right. Good eyes. That's why she's here. Pretties the place up, and then she corrects me all the time.
Oh, aren't you just so charming?
There's a red Chero moving right along. No stopping on the parade route was one of the rules, if I remember right, when I read the application form. Not that we were entering a float at all.
No.
But, it's good to have knowledge of what others go through. More cars coming up. As there's a little traffic jam on Railroad Avenue. You don't hear that very often here at downtown Shelton. But this is a good type of traffic jam.
Yeah.
So we get to look at some beautiful vehicles. Vintage cars. We have one in the driveway. That is a vintage car, although it's rusting and looks bad.
No comment.
No comment. And they say all types. That is
interesting. I have no idea what it is.
Understatement, really, of all types. Well, we know what this car is. That car right there is a Corvette.
Oh, yeah. What's that one?
I couldn't tell you, see?
All right. Sorry.
Oh, well, here's a really fancy car. Okay, we'll move on to the next display coming our way. This is the city of Shelton and our city council members. Let's run them down. Let's see here. Well, there's Deidre Peterson, Joe Schmidt. Looks like Kathy McDowell there.
Yep.
That's on this side.
On this side. Is that the tall one, Eric, on the other side? Or is there Gary?
No, it looks like it's Bob Rogers, the mayor.
Yes.
And it might be Gary that's got his back to us, and they're out of shot now.
Yeah.
So we're moving right along. And look at this thing coming down the road now.
Goodness. Oh, it has its own snow.
Where are we on this? This would be
Fire District 6?
Yeah, that's where we are. Fire
Engine
District 6.
61. Mighty Mason 6 wishes all of Mason County a very happy and fire-safe holiday. This is the Union Fire Rescue.
Yes, it is. This is from Union.
Is that ours? No.
No, that's
Union. Not
Further to the north.
right.
And what do we have
And we
following?
have
Oh, here is the,
Relay for Life?
no. Is it?
They're
Yeah,
red.
it's, well, it's State Farm.
Oh, it's State Farm.
Yeah, it's Bacala State Farm. Here comes the elves from Bacala State Farm. Melanie and her team are very, very involved in Mason County community, and they're blowing right by. They're really walking fast. They're faster than the cars.
Yeah, they are. They're
Break
cold.
the window.
They're probably cold.
That's the beginning of the parade route. Get your blood going. All right. And here we have something that's very recognizable, and I'm way off on my pages here.
Oh, Shelton High School dance
Yeah,
team.
this is the dance team. I'm going to do a little routine in our camera view for once. Where are we
Nice.
here? Okay, the 2018-2019 Shelton High School dance team, coached by Sarah Jenkins and led by senior captain Sammy Ross, senior co-captain Haley Owen, and junior captain Alyssa Rhodes. Nice to see the girls out. They did a nice performance at the game last night.
Nice.
And due to the request of the coach, we try not to broadcast them because this is the competition
Oh.
season.
Right.
And they don't want their competition
Competition
to
to see
see
their
what
moves.
they're doing.
That's right.
And I never even thought that they would do that and people would try to cheat in that way.
Oh, well, you know.
So here comes Mankey Rudolph, the red-nosed Pete. 1972 Peterbilt turned into Rudolph, driven by Jackie Krieger. Clever. Very, very clever. So much fun.
Quite adorable.
So much fun.
Look at that
Yeah.
elf on top. That's adorable. And it, like, the way the lights are, it's like it has ears.
Those are
Or
not
like
the
a
ears, those are
reindeer.
the antlers.
Oh, right. I'm
Think where we are.
I'm smart. Never mind. Okay, what's right behind?
It would have to be the Royal Rovers vintage
Vintage
trailers. That's interesting. Let's get a little wider shot here. There's a lot here to read about.
They're locally owned and operated by Angie Lynch and Kevin Johnson. They sell vintage trailers and belong to many camping groups, including the Royal Rovers, which are a nationwide group of campers who throw various rallies throughout the year.
Oh, we're going to have a band coming up here.
Yeah.
Let's get a long shot there. This is the North Mason High School band, is it not?
It is.
It
The
is.
Bulldogs. And color guard. So color guard must be.
At the end.
Yeah.
Let's just take a listen to some of what they're performing here as they walk on by. I should say march on by. And there's your flag team at the end.
Oh, yeah. Band wants to recognize parents, alumni, and North Mason School District for supporting music in their schools.
And the most important part is the vehicle that takes all the instruments on the road, because they don't march here from Belfair.
Well, no. That's right.
They'd have to bring their instruments and themselves. Of course, they're not going to put in the bus in the parade.
No. Put Canal. No.
This is the
No, this is the-
Builders,
this
Builders
is what you're
First
talking about.
source. Thank
Ooh.
you. I better turn that mic down a little bit, otherwise we'll get drowned out. From lumber, plywood, siding, millwork, and roofing, Builders First Choice will take care of all your building needs here in Mason County. And they've got that truck pretty decked out, don't they?
Yep. Lots of candy canes and snowflakes.
Along with your building supplies. I wonder if they deliver those candy canes. And what do we have coming up here?
Is this the salmon enhancement group?
Yes, this would be the Hood Canal Salmon
Oh,
Enhancement Group.
Look at the salmon.
Oh, it's a walking salmon.
It's a
Mm.
walking salmon.
See if we can get a better shot there. Let's try that one. No, he missed. That's a fast-moving salmon.
Yeah, they are moving fast.
What do we have following up here? This would be Second Street Design.
Wow, look at their Santa.
Let me get that into this camera shot
And
here.
this really cool truck.
Second Street Design, a third-generation salon. The truck is driven by Robert Cahoon.
Cahoon.
Yeah, slow down, Robert. You're going to get through it before I switch
Oh.
cameras to get the whole thing in.
We have a snowman behind.
They just need to spread it out just a little bit.
Oh, no.
After 2nd Street design is going to be Mason County Fire District number 12. Happy holidays from Fire District 12. That's well done right there.
Wow.
That takes a lot of work to get all those lights going. There's it's not Snoopy leading the way.
No.
It's just a Dalmatian with a hat on.
Yeah. Santa and his sleigh.
Let's see. We have Mason Transit coming up. Oh, they have a. What's this group? Slip somebody in here. No, there's Mason Transit. That is Mason Transit. I didn't know they had some care dogs. I guess they're pet animals with them. Maybe they just want to march. Let's see. Mason Transit would like to thank Hiawatha and Black Star for the additional decorations this year. Got a big old ride on the side.
Yeah.
Where am I here? Oh, Mason Transit providing 26 years of transportation options. Ride Transit.
And here comes a red and white.
This would be iFiber Communications. Brings high-speed internet, television, and telephone to residents here in Mason County. You can surf, shop, stream, and game live like never before with iFiber's 1 gig bits per second speed. You know, they really kind of blow through here.
Yeah, they're going really fast.
Maybe it's intentional. I'm not saying anything. What's coming up after iFiber?
Mason County Forest Festival?
So on the next page, if I could separate the sheets, I would tell you.
They are playing music. This is the Forest Festival float.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Float features Queen of the Forest Jessica Schreiber, Paul Bunyan, Spencer Burns, Timber the Axeman, Craig Jenny, Princess of Cedar, Julia Castro, and Princess of Hemlock, Trinity Fuel.
All right, they went through pretty fast here.
Did.
Adopt a
Yes,
Pet is your local nonprofit dog shelter located here in Mason County. Shelter accommodates 35 dogs and supports Mason County by providing adoption, low-cost spay, neuter program, and distributes dog food to families in need. Boy, they're moving right along,
They're
too.
having a good time. They're singing and waving.
Okay, what do we have after that?
Beauty 3.
For nearly 80 years, Mason PUD 3 has played an important role in powering our community, homes, and businesses.
Look at them.
They do a great job of getting that thing.
Look at them.
I know. We get to that
It's a
view.
snowman, right? Is it
It looks like a snowman, right?
Yep.
They do an awesome job. I'm not sure who's in charge of that over at PUD, but whoever is does a great job with their displays year after year.
Did you talk about 80? They've been here for nearly
80
years?
Yes, I did.
All right.
So we're waiting on
Sierra Pacific.
Industries. Well, see, now when we want them to slow down, they don't. When we need them to speed up, they don't. Because we're still waiting for SPI to show up in our distance camera. There it comes. Where are we here on Sierra Pacific is excited to participate in their first Christmas parade here in Shelton. The 275-member crew at SPI Shelton is proud to carry on the Forest Products legacy in Mason County. And, oh boy, look at all those lights.
Oh.
That's a lot. I tell you, that's a lot of lights.
Mm-hmm.
Even especially on a log truck of this size. Because it's not just the front, the top, it's the trailer.
Oh, yes.
Look at all that.
Oh, my goodness. Is it, they have a Grinch. Is that a Grinch?
No, it's a dragon.
Oh, it's just a dragon. It's green.
It's green with red wings, and
it's
the Grinch doesn't have...
evil looking. But yeah, the Grinch doesn't have wings.
Doesn't have wings, and now they're a nice way to just fit right perfectly into the shot, guys. Thank you for that. We don't always get that happen. It's like they knew we were here.
Look at that. Candies.
And what do we have here? We have, coming up, Bordeaux Elementary School. Switch from that into Bordeaux. They're showing their school spirit. Shelton proud, Shelton now. I think that's a term that Dr. Apostle coined, and it's sticking around. That's a lot of kids. Is that the whole? I don't think it's a whole student body at Bordeaux, but it's pretty much everybody in there. Of course, they're going to stop for the photo op. That's always great. Thank you. I won't mention his name because he doesn't want to be mentioned, but he knows who he is. Hawkins Middle School marching band is going to coming up. You can hear him in the distance, and it's not really that distant.
They're right behind.
They're right behind doing their thing. Hawkins Middle School band and flag team wishes everyone a Merry Christmas and joyous holiday season. Hawkins Middle School is in the town of Belfair and is part of the North Mason School District. Band members come from small communities and towns all over the northern Mason County area, places like Allen, Belfair, Grapeview, Stretch Island, Tahuya, Victor, Blacksmith Lake, Haven Lake, Wooten Lake, and Trails End Lake.
It's directed by Mr. Stan Yentis.
Great artist in himself.
Yeah.
And he's an amazing young man. Well, we'll call him young man. I almost say let's turn up the mic. We don't really have to. So coming up next. That's the United Way Day of Caring.
Yeah, that's not in here, but there they are.
There they are. But
we have days in August.
Well, that's a huge deal. But let's see, I'll switch that camera. I'll get in there. I was just moving right on to Mason County garbage or solid waste. Mason County helping keep Mason County clean and working hard by recycling. Mason County Solid Waste would like to extend a big thank you to the Brothers United and Tractor Supply for their donation.
Wow.
Come on, everybody, smile.
You've got a pretty tree right
That's
there.
Public Works. It's Mason County Public Works pulling away. I think we're a little off.
Oh, well, yeah, that's not.
Oh, okay, so this would be Public Works is Mason County Solid Waste. Okay, now I'm following. I thought it was Mason County Garbage, but this is Mason County's contribution from the Public Works Department up there.
Okay.
And there's still a couple of more cars or vehicles in the display. I don't know what the little remote control rig is all about.
The little guy or girl, can't tell. They're like, come on, move me.
Can't control traffic. Wish this camera was a little better. You could get a better view of it, but not quite.
It's right there in the shot. Oh.
Well, it's the view is kind of dark.
Oh,
More from the Public Works Department. And solid. That's Utilities and Waste Management right there. And now we have the most important one coming up after that.
That's right.
Hood Canal Communications. Let's get him in the right shot here. There we go. Hood Canal Communications, happy holidays. From the HCC family to yours. Thoughtful throughout the year, excuse me. HCC connects customers via broadband, video, voice, and IT services. Here are a few of the vehicles from the HCC fleet. Check out, decked out in the lights and holiday cheer. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected. There's a lot of stories, and I wish I had them about this 1930. I don't remember how old this truck is now.
Right,
I don't have the details. Nobody put that on the sheet.
We'll have to get it.
Well, we'll have to
gather that information so we have it next time.
One of the lift trucks, followed by one of the dump trucks. Now, there was a year they were talking about putting a dump truck in the parking lot across the way for us to broadcast from, and I said, no, I'd rather use Rob Johnson's office. It's warmer.
Thanks so much. But no
Appreciate the sentiment. So Canal Communications makes its way on by. There's a lot of lights on that.
Yep.
Now we've got
right on their heels.
yeah, Central Mason Fire and EMS. Truck 58 is a newly acquired hook and ladder truck that changes the firefighting tactics in Shelton and Mason County. Truck 58 is a 1991 Pierce Lance aerial ladder apparatus. Love the word apparatus, by the way. It is equipped with a 105-foot aerial ladder, over 165 feet of ground ladders, and a 20-kilowatt onboard generator. That's pretty cool.
And it's chrome yellow, an unusual color for Mason County fire apparatus. So when you see it, you'll always be able to identify that truck 58 is on the job.
Now this vehicle behind it, I'm not really sure what that is. This must be part of the Mason County garbage display, which is coming into shot.
I can't read any. There's something on the side, but I can't read.
Oh, that's Mason County garbage.
Okay.
I tell by the logo. Let me get to. I'll just keep it on that shot because.
Oh yeah, they're right there. Aren't they?
Mason County Garbage is always looking to provide you with the best customer service for your garbage and recycling needs. Here's one of their. I think this is one of the newer collection vehicles. Coming into shot here. Danger.
Danger.
Stay back 25 feet. Danger. Will Robinson, danger. Sorry.
All right.
I had to go there. I think everybody had to go there.
All right. This is
So-
Mason County Garbage and Recycling.
Yeah, we already ran that
Still
down.
them?
Still them.
Still
look
them.
at look at all of them keeping
Oh boy. Okay.
helping keep Mason County clean since 1951. The lights on the side of that. We have coming up next is Christmas Town, Kiwanis.
Lots of lights on that one.
I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight, and would also like to thank Elma Feed and Tozers for their sweet rides tonight. Interesting. We wish all of you a safe and happy holiday season. Don't forget to join us in May for our annual Bluegrass from the Forest.
Yep, and they're playing the bluegrass.
Well, it's off of speakers. I really wanted to see some musicians out there,
Oh.
but not tonight, I guess. What is... I think we're missing a couple of floats here. This is not the Equestrians of Mason County, I don't believe.
No, it's not. This is West Coast.
Oh, okay, so this is that one we were questioning. This is a Shelton Valley Christian School.
West Coast Mobile Equipment.
Yes. Shelton Valley Christian School is a Seventh-day Adventist school offering educational care for grades K through 8. The theme of the float is True Christmas, representing the birth of Jesus. Get that mic up a little too loud. More from the City of Shelton Public Works coming our way, I'm assuming. Another gap in the braid.
Yeah.
Here we come. Don't have any other information, but more from the City of Shelton Public Works. Coming into shot, it's a dump truck.
Oh, it just says
That's all it says.
City of Shelton.
I don't know if there's
Shelton
any
Public Works.
council members in the back of this rig.
I doubt
don't
it.
see anybody. There are those who would argue that a snowman would do just as good a job, but I'm not going to say that. That's not true. As somebody who goes to just about every council meeting there is. And there's a future council person right there.
Right there, giving away both arms.
Both arms. Mason, Miss Mason area scholarship and membership. Mentorship.
pageants.
It's dark in here, guys.
There we go.
I'm making excuses. Where are we here? This is the only
It's only held for,
for
residents of Mason County.
and they're all natural pageant
Natural
only.
pageant.
I'd like to know exactly what that means. But I guess you can ask one of their members.
Certainly.
Check out their website, MissionMasonAreaPageant.com. This would be the Mason County 4-H and their members.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a few of them. They're just a few of the faces of the Mason County 4-H Youth Development Program. These young people have pledged their head to clear thinking, their heart to greater loyalty, their hands to larger service, and their health to better living for the club.
Is that soccer club already?
Might be. Nope, still 4-H.
No, it's still 4-H. Okay. Yep.
This
4-H is happening here.
And coming up next is got to be South Mason Youth Soccer Club. It's 100% volunteer-based club. It is an opportunity for youth to get out and enjoy soccer. They serve all ages from 5 to 18 years with many opportunities for coaching, to playing, to refereeing. That's something that's always in a need for.
This is not them. This
Oh,
is
it's still
4-H.
4-H?
Yes.
It sure is still
And
4-H.
here's the Equestrians, I think. That was earlier.
Earlier that we...
That didn't walk by until now.
Yeah, that's interesting. Somebody got out of order here.
Ladies of the Equestrian of Mason County are proud to ride in our hometown Christmas parade.
Always fun to figure it out. Now here comes the youth soccer.
Okay.
Now we're catching up. I guess it's catching up. I'm not really sure.
Oh, you know, we're flexible.
I don't know if you really want to follow this group of people with the wheelbarrow, but they have a very important job.
Oh, yes.
And I already talked about the youth soccer. Oh, by the way, spring registrations for youth soccer begin January 1st. Keep that in mind. And as they make their way.
And they have opportunities from coaching to playing to refereeing.
Yeah, I already said that.
Did you say
I did say
I
that.
am so sorry I did not pay attention.
You're not listening to me. You and Jerry Apple should join a club. Sorry. So not really sure what this rig is right here.
Oh, this is interesting.
Is this part of...
I do not know. Oh, this is not...
I would assume that was Washington Driver Education Center 101. Nope, here comes Washington Driver.
Yeah, that doesn't have any identifiable.
Sometimes some people slip in. It's very interesting. But anyways, the Washington Driver Education Center 101 is a new premier driving school and license testing. I'm trying to switch here, cameras here. Located at the Port of Shelton, owned and operated by Ted Drogmond and Dwayne Nault. Visit their website, wadec101.com. Or wadec101.com, if you want to go that far. A little confusing, especially when it was listed the way it was. And we are now waiting for Mason General Hospital and family of clinics. I'm assuming that's what this is. Hard to say.
Can't tell yet.
Let's make their way here.
Although I don't know.
44 is the entry, so yes, this is the MGH. They're proud to celebrate 50 years of service to Mason County and putting patients first. Since its beginning, MGH has made service, oops, I lost my place, a state-of-the-art services top priority. Let's go to that camera. As they make their way. Yep, and here it is still MGH.
They're talking about they are building a brand new 60,000 square foot medical office building that will open in late 2019, located at the main hospital campus. Yeah, they are having fun there. Look at their float.
And I believe there's Jen Caps right there on the front.
In the front?
No, that's not Jen. Sorry, I thought it was. I was wrong. Supposed to keep me keep me straight. Mason County Search and Rescue is a professional volunteer organization trained in search tactics, wilderness first aid, rope rescue, and evidence collection 30 volunteers operate on foot from a variety of vehicles or chasing dogs to find people and things in any weather, anytime, anywhere.
And they have a Grinch.
No. We're not going to be able to show him. I guess that's okay.
Oh.
The SAR Skills Academy is happening now. The volunteers are needed to interview every month. See MasonCountySAR.org for more information.
And here is Alpine Way.
Alpine Way.
Look at those pretty dogs.
Yeah. Good friends, good neighbors, Alpine Way. And the EFI coming up, Exceptional Foresters. Established in 1957. EFI currently provides residential and vocational services to adults with disabilities by supporting them in their homes and communities. EFI currently serves approximately 200 clients and employs about 150 staff in various capacities throughout the company. One of the staples here in the county, actually, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a lot of vehicles coming our way.
Somebody's really on that horn.
And I want to know how this gentleman sees with the
snowman
head on the front of the car. Is that even legal? Oh, they're not. They're in the parade, so I guess it's
doesn't
okay.
matter.
As long as they can see the car in front of them, all is good. All right. EFI wrapping things up here.
Like 5 cars.
Coming up, it's going to be Tim Swediak, Trucking LLC. Tim Swediak Trucking, locally owned and operated.
But
What?
It's not him.
It's not him.
There's one, I think that's still EFI, and this is the Shelton High Climbers marching band.
Where were they earlier? More from the High Climbers.
I
I
know.
must be off the on the wrong page.
No, it was SWIP.
Oh,
Swapped.
okay. Well, go ahead and read that if you can as they walk on by.
They represent our community with pride throughout the Northwest, winning parades and marching competitions wherever they go. The group is under the direction of Mr. John Rentz, Drum Major Dalton Edwards, and Color Guard Captain Lindsey Crump.
Oh, okay.
And they are going to perform right here.
Now here comes the trucking.
Okay.
I think. I'm glad you caught that because I was all
I know.
all up in it there. Let's see here. They're locally owned and operated, and they're here to meet all your trucking needs. They got a lot of lights on
That's a
those
lot of
things.
lights, yeah.
And a lot of people on top. They do not recommend anybody ride on top of a dump truck like that at any time except in a parade.
Oh.
That's what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Safety first, folks.
Yes. And especially with all those little ones
Well, they might be belted there onto the
onto yes.
what do you call it? Those hay bales. That's what they are.
Okay.
And here comes the turbo service.
Oh, American Turbo Service.
Okay, American Turbo Service is your home one-stop diesel performance shop located next to Les Schwab in Shelton. Just in case you know that. They're followed almost immediately, as you can see, by Fantasia Twirlers, and they are the 2018 Washington State champions.
Wow.
Many members have won awards from regionals and nationals. They enjoy competitions, community performances, and, of course, parades.
And here's, that's
More of them.
Still that Fantasia.
It's more of them.
Fantasia Twirling Core.
See if we can get a better. Let's go to that camera. Switch to that camera. There we go. Thank you. More coming down this Railroad Avenue. Oh, let's try that one. I'm going to assume that this van is also part of their
Yes.
display. It's coming into shot now, because that sure doesn't look like Fire District number 11.
No. It's a little small, but it's decked out. Oh no, this is Paul's Electric.
Oh, this must be the entry that was alluded to earlier.
Oh, okay.
That did not, was rumored to be joining, and we don't have any information about Paul's Electric.
Northwest.
360-426-8910. Might as well throw that out there. And here comes Mason County Fire District 11. Nope, that's Gillis Auto Sales. Oh,
Here's
boy.
Gillis.
I'm really doing poorly here. Another one that snuck in on us that was not part of our list. But that happens. Let's talk a lease, guys, okay? just kidding. I hear a siren, so
I hear a siren.
we should be getting ready for the big man coming. Everybody's waiting in anticipation, but that sure is not a fire truck.
No.
That is a Corvette. No, that's not a Corvette. That's a Firebird, isn't it?
I cannot tell. It's a convertible.
It is a convertible, you are correct. And that sure does not look like Santa Claus.
No, that's...
Oh, that's okay.
We saw these.
We saw him driving in. Okay, that's. But I'm not sure who he's supposed to be.
See, Old Man Winter. He's got a white face and white hair.
Maybe so. That is a Corvette. I was right the first time.
Yes. Looks like he's got frost on his jacket. Or white stuff, anyway.
Might be Old Man Winter. It's hard to see from this angle, and since we don't have no information, we're going to move on to Mason County Fire District 11.
Here they
Happy
are.
holidays from Fire District 11. Please be fire safe this holiday season, and we look forward to serving you in the coming year. Fire District 11, by the way, serves the Island Lake area, and in partnership with the Central Mason, Fire District 6 in Union. And guess who's on the...
Guess who's on the other one?
On the back of the
Here it comes.
trailing truck is Mr. Santa Claus and Mrs.
Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
Coming your way. Wish this other camera was a little clearer. We'll jump right into that.
It's on their sleigh. Sleigh 11. That's good. Fire District 11.
Sleigh 11, okay. And that is Santa Claus going by, wrapping things up here. And that should do it here.
People are
starting to
filing out into the streets. So
into the streets. I have to make a quick change here, so stand by. I'm not prepared, am I? Let's go there. Okay. Whoa. That's interesting. Let's try that again. Okay. We will go in. I'm not sure what to do here. I know what to do now. Let's go and run it over here. There we go. Okay. Whoops. I know what happened there. One of my sources, one of my cameras died.
Oh.
So, now that we've all got that corrected, this has been an experience tonight. And that does it for the 2018 Christmastown USA Christmas Parade presented by Christmastown Kiwanis. My thanks to the lovely Michelle for helping tonight, keeping me in line. And we once again let's thank Attorney Rob Johnson and his staff for allowing us to use the conference room on the second floor of the Angle Building in downtown Shelton. This has been a special presentation of Hood Canal Communications and MasonWebTV.com.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Maple Glen Senior Living Community in Shelton, celebrating the art of life, and Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.